Hey, what's up? It's Damien from Angelwolf Studios, and today is Sunday, of all days. Yes, that means you should be getting a video today, and this video will be going up tomorrow. That's only because I'm working today. I'm not taking the day off. I still have this stuff to do to get these two tables out tomorrow. So by the time you see this video, those two tables should be shipped off. All I have to do right today is finish cutting the main boards for the body of the crates, and then put them together. And then hopefully my friend shows back up so that we could put the tables in the crates together, because I can't do that by myself. So, now, today's a Sunday. Sunday is usually the day that I recharge, the day that I be lazy around. Even though sometimes I might clean the house, I still consider that being lazy because I'm not working. But today I have to get this done. The hardest thing about all of this is over the past couple of months, having to do something but not being able to get paid for it. Meaning, these projects that I'm finishing, they've been paid for months ago, and thanks to the pandemic, thanks to, everything else that's been going on, there's nothing left over. So my day-to-day, my monthly finances, it's just not there. Luckily, like I said before, I've been getting some support. I'm still looking into getting a small business loan because, because they extended the deadline for when that stops until into August, which is good. Also, because I want to be able to make a cushion for myself. So one is to make a cushion for myself. This way, where I can pay a few bills off for a couple of months, so I don't have to worry about them for a couple of months. Secondly, depending on the size of the loan, I might even be able to get somebody to help a little bit more on a regular basis. Because there are some other things that I would really like to get taken care of. Like I said, I want to get the area that I'm working in closed off, so that to protect from the weather, to protect from partially protect from bugs. I don't like bugs. But mostly for the weather, because hurricane season's coming, and I want to be able to work. The other thing is I do want to be able to maybe have like a temporary extension put onto the house. Because everything I do to the house has to be temporary, no matter what. So, if I can make like a somewhat temporary extension to the house, to where I can protect, so I can spread out a little bit more in the area that I'm working in. Even if it's only 2 feet, I don't mind. I just want to be able to um, have a space, have just a little bit more space, basically. Um, More space means I can do work on more projects at one time. Um, and the only other thing that I want to do is I have a storage room out there that is not being used except to breed bugs. So I want to, clear that out, maybe insulate it, and put up some plywood up on the walls to give me the ability to store tools and things like that. Um, that's to to be able to get them out of the house, because if they're in the house, I'm going to use them in the house, and I don't like dust in my house. So, uh, yeah. So, Sundays is normally no pants day. This does not mean that I'm going to work without pants. Not going to do it. Because if I go walk outside without pants on, I'm going to get eaten alive by mosquitoes. No, 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 thank you. um, so yeah, hopefully I get all this stuff done today. This way, the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can relax. Um, and usually on days like today, the motivation is just not there. Um, there is some there at the moment. That's only because one of the things that I like to do is I will sit here and watch YouTube. And I'm not watching gaming videos or music videos or anything like that. I'm watching woodworking videos. Woodworking videos get me motivated, get me inspired um, to get up and do things. So, so that's why I'm trying my best to um, to get that. Um, I don't even know what you call it. To get that motivation back, yeah. Um, but as you see, I'm making this video, so that means I'm about to go outside and do some work. so, so yeah. I'm gonna grab the battery that died yesterday. Now that it's charged, go outside, finish this up, and hopefully my friend will be showing up soon. They didn't say when exactly they were showing up, but hopefully they show up soon so that we can get this done. Um, yeah, and it's really nice outside. I don't think it's supposed to rain today, so I can spread out a little bit more while I'm doing all of this. So that's always a plus. All right, so let me just go ahead, get some water, put some anti-bug lotion on, and get outside and work. I'm always looking behind me because I see shadows moving on the wall, and it's usually a car driving by or parking nearby or whatever. So I'm always looking to see if somebody's coming. So, all right. Just in case anybody was wondering, why do I always do this? Of course, sometimes it's me looking at people doing stupid things, like when it was just before raining and people were out there mowing their lawn. I need to get mine done too. I need to talk to my neighbor. Anyway. And again, if you're watching this on Instagram and you want to get these, on time, then watch it on YouTube. Just saying. It's late. Very late. I think I finally found my limit physically. Um, and I never really even knew what my limit could be, even though I'm overweight. Um, of course, I also haven't weighed myself in a while, so I don't know how much overweight anymore. So, so I got my friend is coming on um, as an independent contractor, so that um, so the things can get done. They are really good at staying organized, really good at motivating other people to get things done. Um, knows the value of taking breaks. Um, knows the value of not being outside in certain times of the day, especially when there's like a air advisory out from through the Weather Channel or through the weather apps. Basically, especially for me, um, I know during those times it's hard for me to breathe, um, and that has nothing to do with me being overweight. That has been a thing since I was little, because I have asthma. So, but yeah, so I've been on my feet all day, except for like an hour that I took a break to spend some time with my son. Um, and and there was that other thing that I was talking about. I don't know which video it was, but there was that other thing where I was talking about saying that um, I'm trying to reduce the forced breaks. And today, the forced breaks were needing to go inside because it's way too hot. I spent so much time on one stint. Stint? Is that the right word? I spent so much time, in one outing. I spent so much time out there at a time, in one stretch, that I got lightheaded, and um, I felt like I was going to pass out. So, made sure that I came in to cool off, drink something cold. Um, came in where the air conditioning is, obviously, and um, um, and rested up a little bit. Of course, my dumbass did not um, take a seat at all during that time, which I probably should have. So my feet wouldn't be hurting as much as they do now. So, what did we get done today? Um, got the first table the one that I've always been talking about is the first table. That one is packaged now, finally. I still have to close the lid and still have to weigh it. The other crate is ready to be built. Hopefully it won't take that long to build that one, because tomorrow at 3 p.m. is when um, somebody's coming to pick me up and the tables so that we can take them to the depot. Not Home Depot, to the UPS depot. So I got to make sure I make time in there to get in there, weigh the tables, and weigh each table so that I can make sure that I'm putting down the right weight. Um, there's definitely in this table. Has got to be 250 pounds. Gots to be. The last table that I shipped. The last table that I shipped came in at 220 with the crate and everything. This one is not as big as that one and doesn't have as many parts as that one. So, um, wait. No, that one, the one that was 220, did not have cup holders or anything like that. This one does. And because of the way I had to build the crate also has a frame on the bottom to keep it intact. Um, I'm not putting a frame on the top. I'm just gonna write on there this side up and hope for the best. Um, I say a lot, don't I? I say a lot. I say so a lot. I don't know. So tomorrow, as soon as I wake up, I need to go outside and start building that crate. Hopefully by the time the help gets here, I can be ready to just put the table in. Just put the table in the crate and that's it. So I'm excited for this though. I really am. I'm really excited to getting all this done because I have more room now. Um, and I should be able to do some cleaning soon. Much needed cleaning. There's sawdust everywhere. And of course, most of it came from today, but still. Um, Sawdust everywhere. There's small parts to things everywhere. I was not expecting. This is not what I was expecting. Put it that way. I was not expecting to have to deal with um, the this amount of cutoffs and scraps. I mean, I do recognize that some of the scraps that I have is going to help me build crates later on. I just don't have a place to put any of this stuff. I barely have enough room to put in. You know, when somebody orders a table and I go get their lumber, you know, I barely have enough room to just have that in one spot without it being spread all over the place. So, one of these days, I'm thinking of possibly, now hear me out, I was thinking about designing a lumber rack that I can close up with tarps. So that maybe, I don't know, put it in the driveway or have it off to the side of the, because I do, you know, there is a small area next to where my shop is, where I wish was part of my shop, but it's not. So I might be able to put it there, or even in the backyard. I don't know. I haven't thought it out completely yet, but the more storage that I have for lumber, the better. Because I like to go, like we'll say for example, I get 4 orders coming in. I don't want to go order number 1, get lumber. Order number 2, get lumber. Order number 3, get lumber. Order number 4, get lumber. Or even 1 and 2, get lumber. 3 and 4, get lumber. I'd rather get them all at the same time and any orders that come in before that time point obviously will get their lumber. Otherwise, if they come in after I go get lumber, they have to wait until I go back and get more. Now, I'm going to talk about Patreon for a second. Coming up soon, in the next 10 days or so, 11 days, my Patreon will be live. It's kind of live right now, but I don't really want you to jump into it right now. So, if you're not able to afford any of the things that I sell, that's fine. You can still support my business by going to Patreon. The link should be down in the description. And go to Patreon and pledge $1 a month, $5 a month. That's fine. You don't have to go any higher than that. But if you do, you'll get something in return. So yeah, and I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into that in another video. As soon as I get these tables done and gone, or these tables gone, then I'm gonna go ahead and do those videos because I need those out before next month comes around. So another way that you can support is by going down over to Teespring, and for that there should also be a link in the description, and you can get my merch. I have an American flag that's made out of tools. I have my logo. Just if you get one, just show your support. Get a T-shirt in your size, your color, or even just get a couple of stickers. It doesn't matter. Whatever you get, it helps me out. Every little bit counts. So, and the goal here is to be able to move out of this workshop into a bigger workshop. I'm not even thinking about, one of the things I'm thinking about is storage container business, which means like renting a storage unit and then working out of that storage unit. I also have to check on like its location, if like say if I can work past 10, because normally nobody's living in these things, so there shouldn't be anybody that's going to get bothered, and usually these things are nowhere near any place where people live, or not close enough to where somebody can hear what I'm doing and have to complain about it. And of course, and there is the odd chance that somebody is living inside one of them. I'm not sure if that's legal or illegal or not. I'm not going to rat anybody out. I don't really care. But in the event that somebody is, and they say, hey, I work nights or whatever it is, I'll just work with them on it. Because I haven't been that down on my luck yet, but I also don't want to be, but I do understand the struggle. So now, that is one of the goals. One of the other goals that I want to do is I need to get a truck. So what a truck does for me is it gives me the ability to pick up lumber when I want. I don't have to wait until I schedule somebody else to go with me, or like I did the other day, schedule somebody to go with me and then rent a truck. The thing is also, I haven't driven myself in a while, so I'm just a little bit nervous about that. And if I keep working myself this hard, I will not be driving the next day because I would be too tired to. So these are things that I have to consider. Um, yes, I can anytime take an Uber, go to Home Depot, rent a truck, load up the truck, bring my stuff home, drop it off, and then bring it back to Home Depot, and then take an Uber home. But that doubles the amount it would cost me if I just rented a truck, for example. So that is a big issue for me. Needing to get to and back, to and from, and not only a thing of, it's not a thing of I don't want anybody to help. It's more that I want to be able to do these things on my own, like everybody else. I appreciate the help that I've been getting, and of course, until I get these things, I am definitely going to be continuing to use, not take advantage of, but accept the help that is offered to me. So, yeah, um, I'm beat. Um, so I got to get up in the morning. Um, got to make a phone call, find out why I've not been getting any support for the last couple of weeks. Although one week I'm pretty sure I know, but the week after that, there should have been something in my account, and I'm having a inkling that this week I'm not going to have anything either. And there's another week coming up where I definitely need to be getting something. This is all, like I said, all the support that I've been getting so far, I've been putting directly towards relaunching this business, paying my rent, paying my other bills, and anything that's left over, of course, getting food, but anything that's left over has been going straight into business so that come the beginning of next month, I can stand on my own feet without the support, because the support is going to end at the end of the month, whether I like it or not. Um, I just got to make sure that I'm still getting it until then. Now, somebody had asked, well, what if somebody asks you to do something now and pays you for it? It's like, okay, that money does not belong to me when I get it. So I can't just take that money and spend it on everything. Okay? So for somebody to order something, I have to take that money and put it into a separate account and let it sit until it's ready to ship. All of this, I'm want to put this all in this part in a separate video to explain how that process goes. Because it also has, it's intricate. I think it's intricate, but it's a fair way of doing things. It just means I have to keep two separate books, one for each account, basically. But I can do it. I don't mind. And it's better than scheduling and saying, well, okay, don't pay me until then. If you have it right now, give it and let me have it. I'll put it into a separate account. That separate account sits there until I'm ready to use it. And the first time I use it is when I go get materials. So, but I'll get into that more deeper at a later date. So, tomorrow morning, get up, make a crate, wait for help, load the second table into the crate, and close that crate, get that crate ready to be gone. So that is the agenda for tomorrow. After that, I'm going to take the rest of the night off, because this weekend has been a lot. Now, it's not something about me not liking what I love what I do. It's just I want to be able to have some rest. I tried working nonstop before, and it wasn't good on me. It wasn't good on me at all. Um, and I've seen other people do the same thing. A guy half my age wound up getting congestive heart failure, working 45 days in a row with no break whatsoever. Um, Man, I haven't heard from him and see if he's all right. But anyway, I I digress. so so yeah, that's it. That's it for tonight. I don't even know if I remembered to upload the video earlier. I hope I did. I'll go check that right now. All right, I'll catch you in the next video.